Yeah, and I'll just add, I mean, just maybe to just jump onto the point of differentiating between VC, PE, and hedge funds. I recruited pretty broadly for all three of them, and I think there's really, for me, it boils down to really three key differentiating factors between the three, and it's really, the industry or subvertical, how well you want to be aligned, interest level with the company itself, and then I think the last part, which is it's kind of hard to get a sense of for a lot of firms because they're kind of black boxes on their website, but like the kind of work that you actually be doing day to day. So for me on the vertical side, I was really interested in therapeutics. You can't really lever up a biotech company; they have no cash flow; they're just burning cash, right? So you kind of got to go into early stage VC and take that early science risk and really build companies that have no products that are being sold right now. But even on the comparing versus, PE, a lot of private equity firms are just kind of be buying out physician practices and really streamlining and doing like financial engineering to kind of increase cash flow. And it's hard to kind of draw a line of sight to patients or breakthrough technologies in tech and healthcare. I think in PE and hedge funds, when you're working on public companies that are so mature versus seeing these ideas at inception. And in venture, your interests are completely aligned with the company. I mean, you kind of you're in many cases you might have your partner step in and be a CEO. You may be building their decks. It's just you're just so much more aligned to like how the company is forming versus kind of thinking about it as like a financial engineering exercise. So I really like that, and then I think the final thing was just kind of the work, the day to day work. I knew that I was industry first. I knew I didn't want to spend my entire day just looking in the nitty gritty line item detail and doing a lot of financial modeling. I know I wanted to just be talking to people who were really thinking that they could kind of change the industry and change the world. And that was just super exciting for me. And delving into the industry and reading was just something that I just like gravitated more towards. And I really liked the being on IPO processes and banking and getting into the S1 and the story about the company more than I think, rolling up like 300 physician facilities for like an LBO and then like understanding the value accretion in year five. But that's also an interesting exercise, and I think you need to have some of those analytical tools in VC.